Folks, I'm going to kick a hornet's nest a little bit today. I have been all up and down the eastern seaboard of the United States. I've been very well traveled on the eastern side of the Mississippi River. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful places, but I'm going to go ahead and say that the most awesome place in the eastern United States is the Linville Gorge and is the Table Rock, Hawksbill, Chimneys area, Wiseman's View. It's called the Grand Canyon of the East, and a lot of people don't even know about it. A lot of people, even that live within 50 miles of where I live, which is close to this area, do not know about this. And I've seen a lot of awesomeness throughout the eastern United States. Now, nothing over here on this side of the river compares to what's over on the west. I know you have the Rockies, you have the Grand Canyon, you have just incredible scenery and geology over there in the western United States. But I'm going to do a series of videos, and it may take me a year to get all of them out, but Jamie Hastings and Jamie's one of my friends who flies drones, took his Phantom 3 over. So, and we finally, I now have the tools, I think, nice 4K cameras and things to show you just how incredible this place is. It's a place you should go see if you're ever in the eastern United States, particularly in the Appalachian Mountains. It's not the highest mountains, but it's rugged, it's beautiful, it's varied, it's incredible. I'm going to hush now. I'm going to let you watch this video. Some of it's developmental in the beginning. Be sure to watch until the end. It's only about a 13-minute video, and you'll be able to see a lot of aerial stuff that Jamie shot, which I think is spectacular. So I'm going to check out here. I'll be coming back in for some studio commentary during the flyover parts of that video. Enjoy this. So this is Table Rock in 4K from the Chimneys Trail. Not quite to the Chimneys yet. I'll go ahead and zoom in on this for a second. Jamie's going to do a flyover on this in a little bit, hopefully. But there you go. Good view of Table Rock from here. And this is the Catawba Valley down below us, back toward Brown Mountain. Some hikers down below us. Cool place. It's beautiful. Crazy. So when the fire hit up here, it burned some trees and stuff. I just noticed this all used to be green.
Pine Pinehurst area.
Oh, okay. You're Carolinians too, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Tony. I'm here with some other fellow North Carolinians. And what's your email address? I won't share it with the world. You'll get an email from TonyLeeGlenn@gmail.com. I'm going to shoot Jamie going down through the little narrow pass here. It's kind of a tough, this is sort of the only weird part of the whole hike.
While carrying a huge box.
Yeah, while he's carrying a drone with him down through there, it's pretty tough. So here's what it looks like. Let's step up here just for a second. I'm going to shoot you as you come out the bottom. Hey guys. Yeah, that's epic. You got her in 4K? Good. That is what we want. It's awesome. Oh, you bought your hood for your iPad. When'd you get that?
He doesn't. Off Amazon.
Did you?
Sorry.
Guys, do you mind being in our epic adventure?
Hey, no, man. Heck no.
Let's look it up on YouTube. You did hit record, right? You did some flying the other week, you didn't hit record. Folks, so now I'm in the studio. I'm going to do a bit of commentary here as Jamie starts his drone. So where is this in western North Carolina? Well, this is in Burke County, which if you ever go to western North Carolina, you might go to Boone or Asheville. Burke County is sort of between Boone and Asheville on the parkway. It's closer to Boone. And so you're only maybe, I guess, 30 miles or so south of Boone, Grandfather Mountain area and all this. You're actually not in some of the higher Appalachian mountains. The highest mountains here are around 4,200 feet. The Chimneys area where we're flying today, all this little area here is called the Chimneys. And that big rock outcropping, that prominent one there in the background, is called Table Rock. But all this here is about 3,500 feet, so you're not like tremendously high, but it is very dramatic. And the Linville River there is in places 2,000 feet below you. Now, Jamie spun that thing around, and off in the distance there, that's called Short Off Mountain, the one that kind of just drops abruptly off there back in the distance. And that's kind of just toward the middle, just left the center. Now, that's maybe Mount Mitchell over there to the right. I'm not sure. We might not be pointed enough west, but there's Jamie and I down at the bottom. We can see his orange box there where he carried his drone, and some of the guys that hung out and watched. But to me, the chimneys is just some of the most dramatic area. That's what this is here. And it's about a mile-long trail, the Chimneys Trail, and it drops off down in that valley to the left eventually and goes onto a saddle. And that mountain off to the very back there is short off, and it goes out and terminates. It goes down the back side of that where Lake James is. Every bit of this is just breathtaking scenery when you're out walking among it, flying over it. This is special to me to get to see it from this angle. I always dreamed that I'd have some way to get up off the ground and see what this looks like a little better. And so now we have these drones that allow us to do this sort of thing, which is just fantastic. I've been on a lot of the tops of these rocks that you're seeing in the foreground. A lot of times I'll just hike out there and take maybe a picnic lunch or something, enjoy it. But so we're coming straight across us here, but Table Rock, the big rock that you see here in just a moment, that's it right there, and then slightly Little Table Rock off to the side. It's around 4,000 feet. Those mountains are around 4,000 feet, and we have another video that shows Hawksbill, which is actually sort of the highest mountain, that one, and Ginger Cake in the whole chain. This is called the Jonas Ridge chain of mountains. And like I say, it's just not very well known by anyone except for hardcore rock climbers and hikers, although most of what you've got here, these ridge tops and stuff, are very accessible. Any family can go and enjoy this. I mean, you know, you have to be fairly able-bodied, but you don't have to be in super good condition. The people that are in the really great hikers are the ones that go down into the gorge, down to the river. And I don't even do that anymore. I'm what you might call just a ridge hopper. I go around. I like to just go over the tops of these things and then look down into the gorges and things. To me, that's what's fun about this. You'll see I'm holding a hat there to kind of shade Jamie so the sunlight doesn't get on his iPad there. So yeah, this is not very, to get out to it, you can leave the Blue Ridge Parkway, and you're about a 30-minute drive from the Blue Ridge Parkway near a place called the Linville Falls area to get out to this. And if you're coming up from Morganton, it's about 50-minute ride from Morganton. You go to the Table Rock parking lot, and the parking lot for Table Rock is a paved parking lot. It's very nice, and you can either go up Table Rock, which is right there beside you, or you can hike, like I say, maybe half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and you're in this area. And to me, the Chimneys is the best. So that's what we're looking at here. This is all the Chimneys, and it's very famous with rock climbers. A lot of rock climbers. If you got here at certain times, particularly in the fall and in the spring, when it's cooler, you'll see a lot of people climbing the rocks. And so you see the hikers going there back toward the short off direction. So that Brown Mountain is actually the mountain off in the distance there behind, and one that looks kind of blue. And that is where the Brown Mountain lights are typically seen, for those of you who know about the kind of mysterious Brown Mountain lights that pop up. And some people see them here in this part of the gorge though too. So I know a guy that's doing a book, and there are actually what they call the Linville Gorge lights that people have reported seeing. But that is Brown Mountain there off in the distance that you're seeing off to the right. So yeah, this is I'm kind of wrapping up with this. This is, I think it was called Osceola was the name of this whole area by the Cherokee Indians, which means river with many cliffs. But it was named after a guy named William Linville by the white folks, who was an explorer. Actually was killed by the Cherokee Indians in the 18th century. So I hope you've enjoyed at least this bit, and I'm going to be bringing you more video of this from the same, even better video than this. So here I am taking the drone. Peace, everyone. Thanks for watching.